What do you mean by a strategy? In simple terms, some people ask, what's your strategy for tonight? Evening. What is your strategy for this evening? What is your strategy for the weekend? What is the strategy for that person? Huh? What do you mean by strategy? A plan. It's a kind of a layman's word. What do you mean by layman's word and the technical? Now, when you are going in advancing education, when you are becoming to the intellectual level, you speak of technical words. Otherwise, the normal words are we call layman's. So for you to show that you are an educated person, you always try to use the technical words, right? I can tell you, when you are answering a question, use technical words, not the layman's, right? Strategy is a plan. Yes, of course, it is correct. Plan could be for the next minute, for the next hour, for the next week, for the next day, or like that. Strategy is a long-term plan. That is what we have to understand. Long-term plan may be for 5 years time, 10 years time, for a longer period, right? So what is this? Vision and strategy. People who are working in companies at the reception lobby who have vision. A copper plate with black letters, vision and mission. Kind of a paragraph, nobody understands that, right? At training sessions, we ask what's your mission, and you by hand you say that this is the vision and this is the mission. Nobody understands that. What is the mission and what is the mission? How many of you are working? Yes. Now I'm not going to ask you what the vision of your company is, right? How many of you are working? Have you seen the vision in your company? No. Have you seen the vision in your company? Yes. Do you understand that properly? No. Very good. So I'll tell you what. Vision is the aspiration of the promoter. What is that? Now you ask me who the promoter is. What do you mean by an aspiration? Right? Say if I am starting a company today, I am starting a company just to see that I am having a company. No. There are people there. But a proper person, a proper businessman would start a company thinking what I am going to do in 5 years, 10 years. I want to become the best businessman, or I want to become the number one in this field in 10 years. I want to become the regional number one. I want to come to the first or the top 10. I want to become a bigger player. Right? That is the vision. I want to be the first, I want to be the number one wealthy person in Sri Lanka. Likewise, there are some aspirations. That is the vision. That is the vision. Now, why do you paste the vision on walls and things like that? You never thought of it.
Communicate what you're aspiring to do.
Yeah, as I said, the vision is the aspiration of the promoter. Promoter means the originator or the initial investor or the main partner, or chairman or whoever. His aspiration is that. Say, I'm going to open up a company and you are going to work in that company, right? I'm having the vision of becoming the first 50 wealthiest people in 5 years. That's my aspiration. I'm going to paste it on the wall, what is it got to do with you? What is it? What's the relevance to it? Do you have any thinking? Yeah, you are going to get motivated to make me the wealthiest, first 50 wealthiest people. Is it? As a company, okay. I'm having the company, I'm the owner, I'm the shareholder, you are just the worker there. I'm giving you the practical aspect of it. Huh? Just imagine, you are the worker and you work hard for me and my company to give the first 50. And that you may be part of it. And you will be, I'll be saying thank you very much and you will be able to do it. That's it. Are you going to get any benefit out of that? Maybe psychology. Maybe that you can say that I made this company. Now we are coming. So how do you do the vision? What is the vision?
Vision is like a guideline for the vision, and it's for the employees, how they perform and how it helps for the vision.
Very good. Now you are putting the employees also into the scene. Vision, as I said, is the aspiration of the promoter. That's clear. So what is it got to do with the employees? We call it, there should be a goal congruence. What is that word? Goal congruence. That means say, you and I are going to do some work. I have a plan. I have a target to go. And if you don't know that, and if you are not part of it, you don't support me. Right? And we discuss among you and I, we discuss this is what we have to do. This is the plan, and you do this, I do that, and you are part of it, and I am part of it. And we have a common goal. That is what we call the goal congruence. The owner and the employees also should have something in common. Not everything in common, huh? Right? At least something in common for you to work on. Got it? As an employee, you are working for me, I am having a big target. And you have nothing to do. In actual sense, you have nothing to do. But I might say, yeah, when we are going to achieve this target, you will become a manager. You will become a senior manager. When you achieve this target, you are contributing towards my target and you are also getting different benefits. I'll make you a director. I'll ask you to make a SBU, strategic business unit, and you'll be heading the thing. Likewise, I'm giving you also some targets where you're also working towards my target, I'm also working, helping, and we are working collectively towards one target. Main thing of a vision of a company is everybody should know what the vision of this company that you are working. And you are part of it. If you are not part of it, you are going nowhere. Right? That is why when there are training sessions, the trainers come and, what is your vision? What's the company's vision? People just by heart they say. Some you cannot say. Some of the visions I have seen written all over the place, nobody can even remember them. The vision should be a very clear-cut small thing. You may see visions written half of the wall. That's right. Understand, a vision is part of the owner's aspiration. You are going to be a part of that. For that you have to understand what the vision is, what this man is trying to do. Right? If you don't understand that, there's no goal congruence at all. Right? Mission is what? Mission is what? Mission is the articulation of the vision. That means mission second is the methodology or way of achieving the basically it's the way. Now we come to the study. Is it blurred? Is it blurred? Somewhat out of focus, I guess, right? Now we come to the study. What do you mean by a study? Now you may understand a little bit. There should be a vision, which everybody understands. Everyone in the company should understand what the vision is. And mission is the overall picture how you are going to do it. Strategy is the way of achieving the mission. Your methodology, your ways, your actions from this year, from this week, in 5 years, what are we going to do? That is the strategy. In view of achieving the mission. Got it? Got it? Right? Here. Strategy is the methodology. Strategy is the way of achieving the mission. If your company doesn't have a vision, if your company doesn't have a strategy, you are not a mission, you don't have a strategy. You can't have a strategy. I have heard, since I've been doing some consultancy work as well, I have heard when we talk to employees, I don't know what these people are doing. They're talking about their bosses or the management. I don't know what these people are doing. That is what some employees say. Even the executives, even the managers, some say, I don't know what these people are doing. Why? They are not being focused towards their mission and the vision. Or else, they have stated vision and mission on the wall only, they are doing something else. Right? As you said, vision is a guideline. The guidelines are there, some are doing something else. Some companies are doing something else, contrary to the vision. Or there is no logical path of doing this will achieve the vision and mission. Every action of your company has to have a link towards the vision and mission. Otherwise, you can find it. Say for an example, you are going to do a big program, big promotional program. You are spending, say, $500,000 for that. A big advertising campaign. To do what? You are going to increase sales. When you are going to increase sales, you are targeting to become a bigger player. So the vision is that you want to become the number one in 5 years. Okay, that seems to be right. I mean, I'm giving you a good example. That seems to be right. Okay? If the employees or if the stakeholders, we might say, do not understand what's going on, that means they have gone apart from the vision, apart from the mission, apart from the strategy. You don't understand the strategy. You don't know what these people are doing. You got it? So, a strategy is a long-term orientation because this is focusing on mission and vision. You can't have a mission or vision for tomorrow. Right? What is a company? To make say, if you are a furniture company, to sell fruit tables. Is that a vision? Vision is a long-term aspiration of the promoter. Right? You can't have a vision like to sell 2 chairs. That's not a vision. Right? That's not a mission. So there's no strategy for that. You just somehow make 2 sales, that's it. Right? So it should be a long-term orientation. You this is where you are now. Your annual sales is say 100,000 US dollars now. You can't have 10 billion next year. No. Can you? No. You try to make it 120,000 US dollars next year. 150,000 US dollars next year. 50%. Okay, that is also a big thing, right? So likewise, or rather, in 5 years' time, you are trying to make your company a 300 US dollar selling company. Now it is 100,000. In 5 years' time, you are trying to achieve 300,000 US dollar mark. I'm just giving an example. So for that 5 years, 200,000 US dollars has to be increased in 5 years. You divide it into 5. So 40,000 US dollars. Is it right? Right? 40,000 US dollars per year has to be increased. Now you have the strategy. Okay? So the long-term ambition is from this year, in 5 years' time, you have to make another 200,000 US dollar sales. So every year you have to increase at least by 40,000. So what are you going to do? The strategy is splitted. You have to increase sales, you have to increase production, you have to increase staff, you may have to increase the production facility, you have to get more loans, you have to have the financial capability in doing that, you have to have technical support. It's a long process, right? It's just not mere numbers. Alright? What do you mean by the hierarchy of strategies? What do you mean by hierarchy? Have you heard of management hierarchies? What is that? Layers of stages of things. Stages of management is the management hierarchy. Stages of strategy. That is a long-term strategy, or what you call the corporate strategy. Then you get the mid-term strategy, then you get the short-term strategy. First and foremost, you have to have the corporate or long-term strategy written, stated. That is something to do with the vision and the mission. Right? It should be compatible with the vision and the mission. What? Say, your vision is to be the number one apparel manufacturer in Sri Lanka. See, your mission is that. To become number one, how do you measure the number one? How do you see you are the number one in some years' time? You have to see who is the number one now. The company is number one now. They are having 1 million US dollar sales per year. So in 5 years, what do you want to achieve? You have to pass at least 1 million. No, they will also increase their sales now. So you have to at least target to 1.5 million US dollar sales per year. In 5 years time. That means in 2021, you have to achieve that target. Now you think, where are you now, right at the moment? Say you are having 700,000, so you have to make it double in 5 years. Now you came to numbers. Now you are there somewhere, at least in numbers, at least in thoughts. So you make the corporate strategy. How you are going to make the company double the volume in 5 years? You have to increase production, you have to increase machine capacity, you have to increase storage, you have to increase the labor force, you have to increase your customer base, otherwise you make everything, you do not sell anything, right? You have to increase your customer base, you may have to go for funding, loan, share issues or whatever. Now you have a plan. Plan a long term one or a short term one for 5 years, corporate study. Then you get to the mid-term level study, business study. It means business strategy means that you are having, okay, this year we are going to increase the labor force by 25%. Next year another 25%. Likewise, you have these things coming. This year we have, at this moment we have 5 factories. Next year we are going to get another factory. In 2 years time we are going to get 2 another factories. Likewise, you have the business strategy. Midterm, in 1 year's time or 2 years time, what are you going to do? Functional strategy, short-term strategy. All these are coming down from this. Short-term strategy, what you are going to do, what you are going to do now. Organize everything now. Right? Make the factory effective right now. Negotiate with some other factories to get more production. Start recruiting people from now itself. Get applications now itself. Get the interviews going. Right? Those are short-term strategies. Right? Yeah, we'll have a small break now for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes means 10 minutes. Alright?